Hi, this is Dan Encell with Prudential California Realty. Today is Wednesday, December 9th. Here's what's going on out there. I just saw a couple very competing real estate headlines this week that came out. The first one, earlier this week, says, Real Estate Outlook, Signs of Rebound. Very promising. The very next day, the headline comes out, Home Values Plummet $500 billion. How do you make sense of both of these? Well, the first headline, talking about the signs of rebound, is talking about pending home sales. Remember, a pending home sale is one where the contract has been signed, but the deal hasn't actually closed yet. So these are properties that are sort of in the escrow pipeline there. A good predictor of what's going to happen. It's a first necessary step to an escrow actually closing. So that is increasing. Those numbers look pretty good there. In fact, it's increasing in all parts of the country except for the western states. The western states are still being dragged down by California, Nevada, Arizona, states that still have a high level of foreclosures in the pipeline there. So the rest of the country is looking pretty good. Next headline, though, home prices plummet $500 billion nationwide. Sounds sort of bad on its face, and probably is pretty bad, but the good news is it's all relative. The year before, home prices had plummeted $3.6 trillion, so over 7 times as much. So what happened is, the second half of 2009, we saw prices, instead of free-falling, start to stabilize and actually increase in other parts of the country. So it is heading in the right direction. I know $500 billion loss sounds like a horrific amount, but it's at least heading, they've stabilized and they're heading back. So I think next year the numbers are going to be positive black ink numbers there. And in fact, some parts of the country actually, especially the Boston area, is seeing, good positive price increases there. So that's what's happening on a national basis. What's happening locally in Montecito this last week also looks pretty promising. 6 new listings for the week in Montecito. 6 pending sales, again, properties that have gone into escrow. 5 closed sales in Montecito in the past week. So what we're seeing is the number of properties coming off the market through sales is bigger than the number of properties coming on the market. Again, that's a good sign to show a trend heading the right direction. We're seeing some absorption of that inventory and not seeing a tremendous amount of new inventory coming on. So that'll help stabilize prices here really well. Back to that point, we've actually only seen 2 price adjustments this week. So again, we're seeing much more signs of stabilization coming into the holidays here for the Montecito market than we had in the last several months. So all looking like good news out there. That's it for today.